Hey human, fuck you. Hope you had a great Christmas up until this point. I had a cramp in my lower back for like 2 days straight and suffered the most insane pain I've ever had in my entire life. But witnessing what I just witnessed was more painful than that. Somehow. Because some gargoyle, some lobotomite at McDonald's, you know, one of the biggest companies in the world, thought, hey, what if we just released the worst ad ever created, like ever in the history of forever, like in forever, even beating the Tubi ad where people had skinheads? That's not a joke, that's the best way to describe it. Because McDonald's Netherlands thought, what if we just were really stupid and made an ad that just shits on the thing that people like?
It's the most terrible time of the year. All the shops turn to mayhem, even Santa knows space, and the tree redecorated your place.
Wow, I appreciate that you let me witness an absolute terror of garbage right there. With this AI-generated absolute pile of dog shit that you just served me. It's pretty much the equivalent of eating at McDonald's. Besides the fact that releasing a McDonald's AI ad at the height of AI hate, like people do not want to see this shit. Like you didn't notice that when Coca-Cola tried it for a second time and it didn't work out for a second time? What if we tried the thing? That's probably gonna go over well. No, you released an ad that trashes one of the most beloved holidays, saying, hey y'all, this is a horrible time. How about y'all come to my place and have a great time here? This is the type of shit fucking Plankton would come up with to get people to eat at the chum bucket. No, guys. Don't you see? There's a bunch of bad things happening in these AI-generated videos. Christmas is horrible. Don't have fun. Eat at McDonald's. And I want to read out what the studio said about this ad, saying the studio behind it says they hardly slept for several weeks while writing AI prompts and refining the shots. AI didn't make this film. We did. No, you didn't, man. Why would you proudly push out your chest saying, yeah, we produced this pile of garbage that you're seeing right now? Yeah, that's our pile of garbage, Oh my god. At that point, you should give all the credit to AI. I would not want my name associated with this shit, even if this wasn't AI generated. It's still a horrible ad. What is the goal? Making everybody miserable? Wow. That's surely gonna convince people to go to McDonald's. What are you trying to rage bait them into getting more business? Also, you should give the fuck up on making ads. This took you weeks to refine and it still didn't make sense. One of the shots is a tree exploding like the Hulk and he flies through a window. That did not happen ever in the history of humanity. I'm gonna play a little bit more of the part of the ad just so you can suck it all in. With the quote in mind, we spent weeks on this shit. AI didn't make this, but we did.
It's the most terrible time of the year. The roast turned to charcoal and the cookies burn too. Freaking chaos, it feels like a zoo.
What the fuck? Did they just take a Left 4 Dead or Last of Us 2 zombie scream and cover that over there? What is that even supposed to symbolize? Grandparents are horrible? Wow, what a great impression on young people you're having with this one. Yeah, fuck your grandparents, bro. Come to McDonald's, chat.
Terrible time of the year. So you flee from the madness, the lights and the cheer. And hide out in McDonald's till January's here.
Also, the entire ad, the humans are presented as the biggest lobotomites on Earth who would stack up 1,000 presents and then drive under a bridge. Just don't do that, man. They are presenting humans that don't get to McDonald's like absolute imbeciles. And for some reason, when you get into the weeds of why they came up with this amalgamation of dog shit, they just present it as an ad for one of the biggest companies in the world. From the start, we wanted to challenge the conventions of holiday advertisement. I mean, that probably worked. People are really fucking pissed at you for ruining the holiday. Motherfuckers are cosplaying the Grinch over here saying, yeah, we're doing a great job. It all started with the idea of rewriting one of the most iconic Christmas songs. The rights holder heard our interpretation and approved changing the title to the most terrible time of the year. That man probably saw the message and immediately knew I will set them up for failure but I heard they're using AI, so I don't really care. And trust me, a failure it was, indeed. Because they are deadass just sending the message of the Grinch, one-to-one. And if you follow the logic, either the company behind the ad is the Grinch, or McDonald's is the Grinch. Which in both cases is good, because guess what? The Grinch is the bad guy. Vine Dick recalls asking Mama if they wanted to make the entire film using AI, and their response is, and not an almost AI film, but one with real production value combined with the craziness that AI makes possible. Challenge accepted. Working together with the best prompters, which, oh my god, has to be the equivalent of being called a Reddit mod. If you tried to create a Tinder account and in your description mentioned that you were one of the best prompters in existence, I think Tinder would immediately just ban you from the platform for harassment. We got to work, and now together with McDonald's Netherlands, we have created our first fully fledged AI commercial. As you can hear, I'm clapping. And I'm also praying that you never in your life make an ad again, because this was abysmal dog shit. Honestly, you should give up on making ads. That's not even a joke. I think you have a higher chance at being successful when you're cosplaying a homeless person. For 7 weeks, we hardly slept. With up to 10 of our in-house AI and post specialists at the gardening club working in lockstep with the directors. Every shot traveled through a rigorously engineered toolchain, real Google Earth plates, advanced style transfer, pixel level, photo repair, custom OLL, bespoken comfy graphy, 1,000 upon thousands of tightly steered iterations. Hey man, just because you say words that sound like they mean something doesn't mean they mean something, man. It took you 10 people of in-house AI and post specialists, which I guess is like the highest title you can bestow upon somebody that knows how to use the English language to write a sentence, and 7 weeks to make this. You should give up. That's not even a joke. I think you should give up. I am actually praying that this is some form of like job fraud or whatever you would call this, where it is one single guy that made this in like 10 minutes, but claims to be like 10 people over the course of 7 weeks, so that he collects like a $30 million paycheck that McDonald's pays for them, because for some reason CEOs and executives think AI is the next big thing and people just love that shit. They gobble the AI up no matter what. They will love when I shit on their favorite holiday. So he just made that in like 10 minutes and called it a day for the next 7 weeks, and I assume that man is now set for life. I am praying that that is the case. Because besides the fact that you are using AI, which is already a horrible place to start, the concept of the ad alone is horrible. Christmas is the worst time of the year, a time where everybody gets together with their family and has a great time, and according to McDonald's, that's terrible, guys. It's just a dumb concept, but the price for the highest delusion in the entire apartment for McDonald's goes to the marketing manager. According to Karen, marketing manager McDonald's Netherlands, the approach is designed to meet the reality of the season, which, like, I live on Earth, my oven doesn't catch fire every year, that doesn't happen. Or like when I try to build up a Christmas tree, it doesn't fling me through a window because like I said, I'm not lobotomized, at least not yet. Saying December is a busy month for everyone. We want to give people something to look forward to each day, not only on the traditional peak dates, and this campaign brings the idea to life in a new way. What was the new way? Telling everybody that this season sucks and they should not look forward to this? Our goal with this campaign was to make every day special. Fuck you. Huh? Just coincidentally, just to clear up some confusion, does the marketing manager of McDonald's Netherlands happen to be green and look grumpy all the time? Because then I might have a suspicion on who the fuck came up with this idea. Anyways, this was an AI ad. How can I not spit spitballs at that? Goodbye.